My name is Sophie Nicole, and this is ARK, Survival Evolved. My roommate is having some trouble with a video game he's playing in the background, so if you hear expletives, that's why. Let me rephrase that. If you hear expletives, then they're not from me. So last time what did we do last time? We made some metal tools. And we crafted the smithy and this thing. Or that might have been the time before. No, it was last time. And we made some metal tools, and in between sessions I said I might go and gather a bunch of resources, and that's why I have this extra storage that wasn't there before. So I've got some wood and thatch and stone, and I've got a whole bunch of stone and some thatch and some wood, and I have some thatch and some wood and some stone. I also came over here and I made a whole mess of spark powder and a chunk of cementing paste. And this doesn't take a whole lot to make. It only takes 2 flint and 1 stone to get 2 spark powder. So I had 500 flint, which doesn't take long to gather, especially if you're using metal tools, and 250 stone, same excuse. And the cementing paste takes 4 keratin and 8 stone, and I had 4 stacks of keratin and 8 stacks of stone, I think, and made 100 cementing paste. And I added to my stock of narcotics, which I'm about to take, because I want to, you can see most of the resources I gathered were stone and thatch and wood, and that's because stone and thatch and wood are required for stone construction. And since stone construction is what I'd like to do here when I get some stuff over there and scout out the best area that I want to put my more permanent base at, that's what I gathered. And in order to do that, without taking ages and ages and ages, I'm going to need to find and tame an animal that can carry a lot. And the Parasaur is pretty good for that. So I'm going to make some trank arrows and then go hunting down Parasaur. Now while we're doing this, you can see here, I have 8 levels built up. This is from gathering all of those materials. So I'm going to go ahead and start distributing these points. Oh, 9 levels from the crafting. Let's see. One more point from fortitude. Alrighty. Now, does that put us in a position where we can unlock the... Yes. Fantastic. Now you require 18 metal ingots, 16 hide and 4 wood. Do we have 18 metal ingots? More than. Fantastic. I'm not going to craft that just yet. I'll wait a little bit for that. Just because I don't need it right this moment. But that we can make it is good. You are so fucking cute. Oh shit, my timer. I think we've been going for like 5 minutes or so. I don't know. What time is it? 7:32. Yeah, I'll go until like 25 minutes on my timer, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah. So in order to change ammo types, where applicable, you take the new ammo and you drag it to there, and it will do that. Now, what we also want is... Oh yeah, I stole a Bronto egg while I was hunting and doing the thing in between sessions, and the brontosaurs chased me and killed me, and then Cnidaria killed me because I fled into the water hoping to escape, and it didn't work. And then when I was trying to get my stuff back, the Cnidaria killed me, and it was not a good time. The Cnidaria, by the way, is the glowing mushroom. Not mushroom. Jellyfish. And I managed to kill it from standing on a rock and shooting at it with my bow and arrow, and got some biotoxin from it, which I don't remember what it's used for, but, you know, it's there. Now, you're a female, and you're level 21. What about you? You're level 3, and you're a male. I would prefer a female, but you are lower level and thus easier to knock out. Oh! Yeah, I thought he was about to attack me, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Because, like, that's not typical. So, once you knock them out, you can recover your arrows usually, but they come back as regular stone arrows because the narcotic has been used. And then you access its inventory and give them a bunch of FUD. That was my phone going off. What do you want? And you can see here the taming, 87%, and taming effectiveness, 99.9%. It'll gain +1 level. That has something to do with the taming effectiveness affinity thing, and I'm not 100% sure how that mechanic works, but what should we name you? What should I name my male parasaur? Quickly. Alarm bell. You are now named Alarm Bell. That's a terrible name for a parasaur. What's wrong with you? You can carry 960 pounds, and that will be going up pretty rapidly once I level you up a little bit. Now, when you're riding things, their carry weight, obviously whatever you're carrying adds to what they're carrying. That should be obvious, but it may or may not bear mentioning. Well, I'm done with my trank arrows, so I can do that. Switch back. I'd like to tame one of them too, but I don't have access to a saddle yet. I don't think. I'll deal with that later. Having flyers that you can ride around is always good. Okay, I want you to stay there. Now, put this away. I'll put this away. Let's see. So, I do want you to gain some levels. And, just by being in my vicinity, he will gain levels. But it takes time. Or you could start attacking things with him, or going around and, harvesting things with him, and that'll give him levels, but that requires a saddle. Have I unlocked the saddle? I think I did. 50 fiber, 80 hide, 15 wood. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. This one. I don't have enough hide. Okay. How much hide did I need for the saddle? 80 hide. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You stay there. And you... There we go. Give me my arrows back. I got 37 hide from that. Is there another Dilophosaur around? Or maybe some dodos? Oh, something else I did between sessions. Chill out. Was I fiddled with my farm over here a little bit. And when I harvest the trilobite, I will show you how. So, I added a pot, and I got fertilizer in all of the pots. So you can see this one's a seedling and this one's a seedling. But this one is a fruitling, which means it should be, yep, it's generating fruit and seeds. And this one is a middling, which means it's still growing. And this one will slowly generate fruit over time. And the fruit has an extraordinarily high spoil time while in the plot, as long as there's fertilizer here. So you can leave the fruit here as long as you like, basically. So yeah, that's what's going on with this. I still need hide. Now that I've gotten distracted. I could kill that Parasaur and get a bunch of hide, but I don't want to kill the Parasaur. Is that a... Are you a tech stego? I think that's a tech stego. Holy shit, you are a tech stego. They're basically like android dinos. And when you kill them, they drop like element dust, which is like a special resource. And like scrap metal and oil, and it's great. Oh, there's a dodo. Hello, tech stego. Yeah, those are cool as hell. Here, dodo. Oh, you're too close to the stego. If I attack you, he will think I'm attacking him. You planned this. You diabolical bird brain. Oh, your plan failed. You went too far. Yeah, bitch. Okay. That should be enough hide. No, it's not. I need 80 hide plus another 6. So, moving on. I should have gotten some hide while I was resource gathering. I didn't even think about it. What is this? This is a Parasaur Egg. Parasaur was too far away to notice I took it. Fantastic. So you can see the Bronto is... That's not what I want. The Brontosaurs are over there now, when they had been over here. Although, it looks like one of them may have migrated back. Or maybe it just spawned in, I don't know. But, like, that's because I picked up the egg over there, and came across here when they started chasing me, and they chased me across the water. And then I ran down the beach that way, and they chased me that way, and then smacked me in the face several times along the way, and then knocked me into the water. And that beam right there is where my body is, because I just left it. So I I took my stuff back, but I left the body, so it's still just there. Okay, I need another dodo or something. Hello? Come here. What the hell was that? Oh, compies. Hello. How I got 32 hide from one compy, I don't know. 32 hide from one of them and like 15 hide from other things. What is the deal? You are velocity. And now you are meat and hide, and that should give me plenty of meat and hide. More the hide than the meat, because that's what I was going for. And we can make the things. Now, what else did the Parasaur saddle need? Wood and fiber, and we're working on the fiber. Like I have fiber, but I don't want to dip into my reserve, as I explained in the last episode. So we are making the sickle, and then in like one swipe we're gonna get 50 fiber, and it's gonna be great. Hello, Textego. So I've never really tamed a Stegosaurus, or a trike for that matter, the Triceratops. So I don't know how their carry capacity compares to Parasaurs. But I know Parasaurs have pretty good carry capacity, which is one of the reasons I always go for the Parasaur, because they're easy to find and they are pretty safe to tame. And you can see that jumped to an extraordinarily high level, and that's because of the adjustments that we made. Because I hate inventory management. Hide. Actually, let's just drop this whole fucking thing in here. Melee, make fun of you. So the beverage of the day, which I'm about to drink some of, is orange-colored citrus carbonated beverage. Oh. Yes. I thought I put the trankers away. I guess I did not. So, witness the power of the sickle. 39 fiber in one go. You see that? Do you see how you might be able to get an ungodly amount of fiber very quickly using this thing? Just that quick, we have over 500 fiber. Like, it's ridiculous. Which is why I say it can be a little dangerous, because you'll think, oh wow, I have so much fiber, I have all kinds of fiber, I have more fiber than I will ever need. No, you really don't. Why is it so fucking dark in here? Because the fire is out. Let's put you and you in here and light the fire and put you in there too, and I need to do some rearranging. You in here. You in here. Okay, do this thing you see what I... Why will you not... Okay, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I'll take you out and put you in. You over here. Because you always want to hold on to your spoiled meat because of narcotics. this in here because they spoil. So I found out with the golden Hesperornis egg, and I found another one. The one that we had in here has long since spoiled. But with the golden Hesperornis eggs, you can feed them to a dino, and the dino will get a huge amount of XP boost. I think it's like 100%, or like a 500% boost. Or you can eat it yourself, and you'll get a 10% experience boost. Which is, you know, handy. Yes, that's proposed. If there's any crafting that's associated with it, I didn't see when I looked it up. I didn't really look for that once I saw that part. That's really what I cared about. Oh, I'm full again. Okay, we'll take this out because I made an extra one for this reason. Okay, almost full again. Alright. I think... Leave me the hell alone, please. I get like a dozen scam texts a day, and that was one of them. I think I don't have room in here to put this in here nicely. So, because we're moving very soon anyway, and it doesn't really matter, I'm going to like stick you out here. And of course, now that I'm just about ready... Oh hell, I got rid of all my hide. I needed that. Because we're just about ready to start going and looking at things, of course, it's nighttime. Because that's how things work. So I used to have a skin that would go on the Parasaur saddle that made the Parasaur saddle really fancy looking. And I don't remember how you get that skin. Arc saddle skin. Parasaur stylish saddle skin. Can be unlocked by completing the Your First Ride achievement. Will be available in your inventory whenever you respawn. So, when you first ride a dinosaur. I assume, even though I've already gotten the actual achievement, getting on Alarm Bell will do it. No. Unfortunate. I did actually kind of like that one. I might see if I can't spawn it in. Or maybe I can set it as unlocked so it'll spawn in. I don't know. See, I mentioned in one of the first episodes, like, I deleted the file that had all of that recorded in it for me, to basically start fresh. And it seems that prevents you from obtaining them in the future. But I will look into that. Now I wonder if it will you to respawn if I had the respawning thing, if I had the respawning thing active. There we go. And now, he looks stylish. Yes. Okay, my friend. Movement speed. So, parasaurs have that ability. It's a ping ability. And, if there was an enemy, and by enemy I mean a hostile dino, in the vicinity, in the area of that ping, it would identify it. It's like a sonar. Would you turn, please? They can also do that. As I understand it, herbivore dinos like the parasaurs have higher drop rates for berries and the like. So that's a great way to gather berries if you need them. And of course, he's going to eat the berries, right? So it's not a bad thing to have like just a whole bunch of berries in his inventory, because he's gonna eat them. Like, that's his food. But it's a great way to get a whole lot of narco berries and seeds, as you can tell, pretty quickly. One more into movement speed, and then I'll start doing health and maybe one more thing. But I wanted the bush. Well, I guess you got the bush. I'd like to have a raptor. Go tame a raptor. Because raptors are fast and agile and sexy and fast and dangerous and fast. Holy shit, what? Yeah. So that's something that I will be doing in the future. You can get raptors over in that other way. But raptors are dangerous. So, you know, you gotta be careful with that. And they often come in packs, so you gotta be careful with that too. Hello, Brontosaur. I assume you're a Brontosaur. You could be a Brontosaur. Hello, Triceratops. Hello, Carbonimus. Well, this does have a blueprint. What blueprint is this? Yeah, let that go. I can't tell what blueprint this is. It should, like, tell you. Oh, I know what the issue is. I keep accidentally toggling tooltips. Wooden trapdoor. Now, if this was something that you could make in a variety of qualities, I would keep it. But it's not. And because I'm using single player settings, I'm not really worried about whether or not I'm going to be able to support it. That's not what I want. So when you're riding dinos, they have on PC, they have a left mouse button action, which is usually an attack of some kind, and then a right mouse button action, which for the Parasaur is this special thing. And for some dinos, it's just a more powerful attack. Like I think, where the hell am I? Like I think for raptors, the right mouse button ability is like a pounce. Oh, here we are. Where you leap into the air and you pounce on the nearest enemy, or the nearest wild dino or something. And it's kind of a devastating attack. But it's always worth experimenting when you get a new dino, just to see what they can do. And you'll notice I'm removing not just the narco berries, but the stim berries as well. You can make a stimulant for this, which will reduce torpidity. And these reduce torpidity also, but like more slowly. And we're looking at 28 minutes on my timer, and I totally didn't forget that there's a timer going that I need to be paying attention to. Obviously, that was on purpose. So give me just a minute to get this stuff put away, and then I will be... Can you burn these? No, you can't. Okay, so I'm going to just drop the wooden catwalks because I'm not going to use them. This is pretty full. Oh, my water stuff. Whatever shall I do? Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that too, because like, I might use the wooden construction on like an upper floor, but I'm not going to use either of those. Ooh, just in time. It started raining. I need to pull my water stick. So the amount of berries Alarm Bell has, this is so many berries, like he's probably never going to need this many berries. But I'd rather them be stored here where they can be used rather than taking up literally all of the room in here, because I'm already running out of room in here. So there's that. So I'm going to leave those in his inventory. In the future, and I know I'm still talking and it's probably been like 36 or 40 minutes, I apologize. In the future, I'm going to consider only recording during the daytime because it's easier to see. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to start, like, muting my phone when I'm doing recording because this is ridiculous. And also, it's been half an hour and I've gotten, what, 3, 4 messages? Like, We get it. You're needy. I thought I had another poop. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. I wish there was like an automated, like, pick up their poop sort of system that you could make and you wouldn't have to worry about it. Just get shoveled into nearby compost heaps or something. Anyway, it's been long enough. I'm not sure how long the day cycle is. Like, from dawn until nighttime, I don't know how long the day cycle is. And if it's like half an hour or so, I might go ahead and just start recording in the morning, stop recording in the evening when it gets dark, and that way, you know, time regulation, and also none of this is too dark to see. But we'll see what happens. For now, this has been Ark. Fuck off! This has been Ark Survival Evolved.